Okay, get this, guys. One of our best clients is about to drop a whole line of custom booty shorts. We're talking nearly 1,000 pairs with these different killer designs all on the back. And her transfer cost for all 1,000 of these designs is less than $300. Like, seriously. So I'm going to show you today in this video how she achieved it. So if you want to see the incredible Gangshi hack in action from start to finish and find out about how you can maximize your value in your apparel brand, you got to stick around. All right, so let's just pull back the curtain. This is where the magic actually starts. So the Gangshi file that the client created. So this client, she's a total rock star. She's been doing this a long time. She's been working with us for I think the past 2 years. This actually isn't the first time that she's done something for these booty shorts specifically. So when she's doing that, she knows that she's gonna need a variety that actually goes along with her booty short line. So instead of getting hit with the cost of 4 small designs separately, she brilliantly ganged them up all on this screen print transfer, and boom, design 1, 2, 3, and 4, all perfectly sized, ready to make those shorts pop.
Yeah. The Gen V2.
And just like that, guys, from a digital dream to a tangible reality, here is the physical transfer hot off of the press. So today we got 220 of these bad boys, and every single one of these sheets that you see in front of me is going to be an absolute powerhouse, packing 4 unique designs for her apparel line. This, my friends, this is how you get that drool-worthy variety without your budget screaming for mercy.
New model. See the vision. Straight up. Said we're on the free plan just to see the hype. 3 gens a day living in the prototype. Got the watermark bleeding on the fresh design.
Okay, so this is where we get into the zone. It might look like a simple repetitive process, but honestly guys, with every pull of that squeegee, it's incredible value that we are creating. That is 4 more designs. Every 8 seconds, 4 more designs for just a few pennies each, man. And that's another sheet that is helping our client build her empire, creating these booty shorts at the end of the day. And even though we're moving fast, we're getting into the rhythm, the quality is still going to remain king. We're keeping a close eye here, looking at every single print, making sure the coverage is perfect and every detail is crisp.
Just ran out of sheets, so we have to come over and get a new box. We got this one just came in. We always do seem to get this question whenever we do our screen print transfers. Where do you get your screen print transfer paper from? This is a high release super trans paper. It is double coated on both sides so we can print it on either side. So it doesn't matter which side is actually up. We can always make sure that we are getting it printed. So we got 1,000 in this box. We need to get, I can't even remember how many we have printed so far, but we got to get, I think, 200 more out. All right, we usually do them in bundles of 50. But I figured that this would give me a pretty good opportunity to kind of actually break everything down. So let's actually do the math, because this is where things actually get really exciting. We've got 220 sheets, like we said, and each of them, they're rocking 4 different designs, specifically for those booty shorts. So she gets 880 individual different designs that they're going to be ready to press, printed with our plastisol screen printing ink, which is going to give her enough firepower for her brand to be able to turn out almost 1,000 of these booty shorts, and all for $272. I mean, you guys are going to see a little bit later in this video, but I think that the time that it's going to take to actually cut each of these transfers off of the sheet are going to be well worth the cost that we are saving by ganging up all of our designs on the sheet like this. So when we do this, it brings the cost down to 30 cents per design. For this specific customer, she's literally only paying 30 cents per design, which effectively makes the blank the only thing that this apparel brand owner needs to be considering when they're considering the retail price of their transfers, of their products.
This is that work smarter, not harder mentality in action, because she was so strategic with her gang sheet. The work that we're doing right now is exponentially more valuable. This is the kind of stuff that really does get me excited. I love when clients are making the most of the gang sheet and getting the most bang for their bucks, and honestly just helping awesome clients like this win and produce their clothing line.
We're about 175 in on this order. They're coming out really nice. That's really one of the nice things about these screen print transfers. It only takes us a few seconds to get each one of them printed, but the result is exactly the same since we're just putting the design through that silk screen mesh. So we're able to get these really consistent results even at the bulk order quantities without having to worry about anything like banding happening midway through the prints or the design having any type of issues. Since it is a screen print transfer using these plastisol ink transfers, they go on really nicely. And yeah, we'll get into the actual heat press a little bit later on how these apply, but we got a little bit left. Let's go ahead and get them finished up.
Okay, so 30 cents a design. At this point, you're probably thinking like, what's the catch? And honestly, you're right to ask. So this isn't going to be for every single job. Knowing the trade-offs of when to use screen print transfers is actually going to be the real secret to making money with these. So being totally transparent, the first catch is going to be the minimum order quantity. With these, you really can't order just one or two. To make the step up for screen printing worth it, you need the volume, and you see here, our client ordered 220 sheets. Generally, you need to order at least like 35 to really unlock this kind of incredible pricing. I break down all of this in another video, which I will link up in the corner. You guys can check that out down in the description as well. The second trade-off is going to be the number of colors in your design. This is a 30-cent price point, but it is a one-color design. So the simplicity that you can get with screen print transfers, that's going to be the key. You can get amazing results with screen prints up to 3 colors. But for the maximum benefit in cost and the speed that we can get, one color designs are going to be king. So it's less of a catch and more of like a strategic choice, because we all do get one color designs coming through our shops. But with those, would it be better to run that as a DTF, or if the volume is there, should you maybe switch and consider screen print transfers?
With the screen print transfers, we can just turn these things out. So it takes us about 8 seconds per sheet to actually get one printed. And then all in all, I would say maybe 15 seconds total from time to print, hand it off to get powdered, because we do apply a powder adhesive to make sure that these guys stick to any garment. So you can put these on cotton, polyester, dark and light garments. They apply just the same as DTF transfers, so we'll get into that in just a second after we finish everything up here. But we're almost done. Like I said, 175, just a bit more here to go. Time right now, my watch is actually dead. Time right now is 6:16, and we have to get these guys dropped off to FedEx today by 7:30 to ensure that the customer gets these transfers in time so that they can make their booty shorts.
All right, this is going to be the final stretch, the final push to the finish line. But this is where having everything dialed in, the process, is going to really make all of the difference. Even with the clock ticking though, we are still not sacrificing a single ounce of quality. Every one of these, every sheet is getting the same attention to detail, even as the first. Clean, consistent, and vibrant lines. That's the name of the game with these screen print transfers. This is what allows us to turn these big orders around in 1 to 2 business days. High quality orders with that screen print transfer confidence. Stack is almost complete here and it's looking really good. Let's get back to actually seeing how fast this pours. And there we go, guys. The finished product, 220 perfectly printed, quality checked, packaged, gang sheet, screen print transfers. Ready to go. I mean, come on, guys, just look at this. This right here, this is the foundation for this client's nearly 1,000 pairs of their custom booty short apparel line. And like I've been saying, guys, it's an absolute powerhouse of potential. Honestly, seeing how big of an order like this is come together. At the end of the day here, it's one of the best feelings. Getting almost 1,000 different t-shirt designs, booty short designs, whatever it is, all for just around 30 cents. That was not an accident. It was the result of some smart strategic planning done by our client. And remember the formula we talked about, guys. It is simple. She did embrace the trade-offs. She met the minimum order quantity, and she kept the design to one color to maximize her value. That's going to be the secret here, guys. It is not about finding some magic loophole, finding some different transfers that work better for you. With everything all packaged up, there's really nothing left to do but get this guy dropped off to FedEx now. So if you guys are interested, you can place your order yourself, amstransfers.com. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see more of in the future. I'll see you in the next video.